finest starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real. With that trail to give you a thrill that is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. Hey, hey, hey. I got the angle really right this time. Okay, yeah. So they didn't know this gift existed that would catch them in this murder. Okay. God said, treat all people kind. Because what God did, it was marvelous. It was so marvelous. What God did to these people, he planted the person who was going to figure out who the people were behind this murder or these murders, around this neighborhood to collect clues like a spy. Harriet Tubman could be significant, one of y'all angels, okay? So we got the King of Wands here. It could be heavily a Leo involved. This murder could involve the King of Wands going down, okay? Being taken out way too soon, actually, too. Justice. Oh, see, justice is coming. They didn't know this gift existed. Justice is here. Okay. Hi. Thank you for the first like, and may God bless you just for that. Bonus blessings. Yeah. So justice is here for this King of Wands. What's going on? Okay. Also, the police could have gotten a hold of something. Because where I grew up, they didn't really care. Like, you want to show Spider-Man? Well, she's been in there. I don't want them to catch that. I want them to catch the stuff they need to catch. But yeah, they please stop. Go. Okay. Yeah, they doing it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, not you, baby. But hold on, baby. I'm in the middle of something. All right. Yeah, God, yeah, I don't even know. But justice is here for this King of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, especially if it included the King of Wands leaving the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this Ten of Pentacles included something for two people. Two children could be significant as well, okay? They don't have to be twins, but it seems like they're close in age. Yeah, the illusions are broken. They were counting, honestly, they were counting on, people to not care about one of the people in this murder as well. My dad and my mom died together, and I just found out that, like, I wasn't looking for anything dealing with the case. And, one body was disposed of, and they said that she committed suicide and stuff. Oh, sorry, the S words, and stuff like that. But it was also claimed that she was gone before, after the time that we knew she was gone. Your last name is Justice. Look at that. Thank you for sharing, letting me know, and thank you for the second like. Bonus blessings to y'all. Okay, yeah. So one of the bodies got rid of. Someone's name could be Nakaya. Okay. Also like some derivative of that. Okay. TC, the initials TC, or someone could call their name TC. Their nickname could be TC as well. Also, the name Barry could be significant. Barrett could be significant. Cummings, Teresa. All you did was come. You was a fucking selfish bitch, okay? It always starts with a fight most of the time, too. Like if you're having a hard time figuring out clues to something, figure out who had a fight with who. But sometimes people are just sore fucking losers. They can't take they got their ass fucking whooped, okay? And they don't give a fuck about nobody else. All over some dick. And all you did is come. All you did is come every fucking where, okay? Raymond Ford could be significant too. We know what you did. We know what y'all did, okay? And then you had to fucking grow up around their daughter. And it wasn't enough. You always supposed to treat people kind. Because even if you didn't know, I was their daughter. You treated me fucked up. So you're going to have to suffer from that. Four of Cups. And then y'all ignored the warnings many and many of times, okay? And then for me to be in a foster system, why do y'all treat people in foster care so fucked up? Like at least they come there with like some type of You know, they come there with some type of contribution. We come there with food stamps. We come there with assistance, you know, and shit like that. Why y'all treat us so fucked up? Okay? And sitting there eating off money. Eating off of other people. I don't care. Take what I said, I gotta say out. Y'all do the rest. Bet y'all get a confession. Bet y'all get a confession. Y'all gonna get a confession. Follow up on this information. You gonna get a confession because it was a huge betrayal. Huge betrayal. You put all types of fucking knives in these people back. You gonna get a confession. And like I said, if you leave it up to me, get them bitches the chair, nigga. And that was before I knew he was my dad. Now I definitely want the chair. You're not gonna get a choice in your last meal. Just give them fucking anything, okay? Stanley Tookie Williams, he spent 2 decades on death row. Yeah, we ain't just letting you go out easy, motherfucker. You gonna suffer. Y'all suffering from this. Yeah, it was a Leo. I knew it. Y'all took down this Leo, betrayed this Leo. Follow up on it. And it's Gemini. Mm-hmm. Yep. This Leo and this Gemini. Yep. My mother was known to be a Gemini, okay? All you gotta say, and they were lovers. Somebody was hating on their love, okay? One nigga wanted, the nigga wanted my daddy, and then the bitch got mad because she couldn't hang, okay? She couldn't take an ass whooping, okay? And then y'all gotta watch out for, like, when somebody big die or something like that, you know, the survivors, the family, they'll have this job that look like it's paying for this whole lifestyle. But if you count their money, they job don't really match what their lifestyle is providing them, okay? This bitch always was begging my foster family, the lady that took me in, for money and shit like that. And she got the best job in the fucking family as a bus driver, okay? We got her leftover furniture and shit. Always being able to give furnitures and shit, trade in cars and shit. Okay? Eating off of us. Eating off of something. 6 of Wands, but it's unsuccessful. You didn't know this gift was going to be available. You didn't know this gift existed. You thought because nobody knew my mom, or people you know didn't know my mom, nobody was going to care. But you grew up right around her daughter. Right around her. Whether you knew it or not. Didn't see it. Surprise. Surprise. This is a surprise. Y'all about to get surprised. It was a third party. You was the third party. I'm the main one. Janae Barrett always fucking lying on me and shit. Then go cry when I fucking tell her about herself. Tell her her and her mama ain't shit to be turning up their nose. Every time you look around, that bitch was broke. Or she claimed to be broke. But it got the best shit in the fucking family. How is that working? Who the fuck you work for? They ain't protect you good enough. Because you gonna go down. You gonna go down. Before you leave this earth, if you haven't left already, you gonna go down. At least for this murder. Yeah, you didn't think I knew about the other ones? 8 of Swords, you going down. You gonna get locked up. They ain't gonna let you out. And this bitch black as this. When you too black, you're demonic. You're Evelina. You're Evelina. You're Evelina. You that girl. You that girl that get mad and kill. But you also the one that get mad and kill people. But you going down. Always scared to get in trouble. Because all your shit you did, you thought you buried it. But you did not bury it. All you did want to come and shit. Okay, we gonna come to your ass. Cummins. The Hierophant. See this. Teach this. Know this. Hear this. A whole group of y'all going down. Whoever was in charge, really going down. 9 of Pentacles. And you gonna suffer this by yourself. And then all the independence you was trying to stop from us, or me especially, It's going to make your shit horrible, more horrible. Temperance going down. Sagittarius, a Sagittarius, Taurus against a Sagittarius, or was working with a Sagittarius in secret. The moon is in reverse, but she coming out, or he coming out to expose it. Yeah, the man is coming out. Hi, daddy. Hi, daddy. Okay. Hi, daddy. Hi. The high priestess. He like, I told her. Yeah, you didn't know the high priestess energy even existed when y'all did this murder. Y'all committed this murder. Y'all don't have to believe me. You could lie and say I'm lying. You could act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Bet you they gonna get a confession. You gonna confess this. You gonna confess this. Cause they gonna start finding shit. I'm gonna need a fucking can opener. They gonna start finding shit that's gonna make you even more guilty, and you gonna wanna confess. I guarantee you that. 3 of Wands. Y'all should definitely check out that reading where I said you can't have a relationship, you can't have good health, be wealthy or nothing, you know, because they steady trying to take it from y'all. And a lot of this stuff I've been saying recently was already said before I was aware of anything, before I was clear about anything. I ain't 2 of Swords. I try to label people nuts, and just because they've been vulnerable with you, saying like they don't want to take this no more, they contemplating the S word and shit like that, and y'all use that against them and claim that's what they died from. Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Wands is out here, but somebody about to be separated from their partner. Thank you for the 4th like, and may God bless you just for that. Hey. Sorry. I'm sick, but I've been having to work through it. Okay? Yeah, because y'all trying to make me not do it. You see how close it is. And in another reading, I can't remember where it was, I was like, Capricorn, you know it's coming for you. You know it's coming. You feel it. Our body never lie, okay? Even if you don't understand it. Steady fucking with me, though. 7 of Wands, you thought you was protecting something, okay? Or the Queen of Wands is protecting. Or Queen of Wands was sent to deliver this message, okay? The Queen of Wands will be sent to deliver the message. You're going to hear it from God. 7 of Pentacles, yeah, that investment went wrong, okay? Gambler. Someone was gambling. Gambled somebody's fucking life just for the spot. You think you a king slayer, motherfucker? No, you ain't. Darrell Hilliard. You ain't no king slayer, motherfucker. Okay? All y'all could have been Michaels. Y'all over here trying to fight over being a Michael. Most of y'all fighting and killing family members to be a Michael. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, last 2 readings I opened up a little bit about that. Michael's pissed because Catherine wasn't his real mom, but she did a lot of things, you know, to make sure that she would be the one that collected his inheritance, that he didn't mind leaving her. And then, you know, to think of how he grew up and stuff like that, he is pissed. So definitely check that out. Yeah, he really wasn't a Jackson, technically. You know, he technically wasn't a Jackson. He was adopted. He also had a twin who was put into foster care. They kept Michael because Michael was a boy. You know, boys are more favored. Someone could be from China, Asia, or that could be where someone's sibling ended up as well. You know, or someone grew up there as well. Queen of Cups, okay? So this Queen of Cups. So I feel like a lot of people are protecting you. You have managed something very well, I'm getting, for you, Queen of Cups. Page of Wands. Yeah, you didn't play around. Or, you know, like, you didn't mind being the bearer of bad news. You didn't mind carrying a burden. Yeah, you didn't mind carrying this burden. You didn't look at it as a burden. And then also, you didn't let love get in the way. Some people be love struck and then lose sight of their vision as well. Yeah, the Magician. So it could be a Gemini or Virgo who's very significant now as well. Okay. Well, someone who you was married to could be significant. Or that could be what you manifested, a marriage, okay? That's why it's coming, okay? Because you didn't let this distract you, so it's just gonna come easy to you, okay? Some of you could have kids already, okay? You don't have to. Okay, Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, yeah, you've been very faithful. The divine, somebody is being recognized and acknowledged here, stuff like that. To turn it around, good job. Yeah, message. Okay, you could expect probably something soon as well. Oh wow, I was looking for you. Oh, now you want to come out. Now you want to come out. I left this card in here, and I was looking for it earlier because I think this Tazama, it means something. It means to see or something like that. Look deeper beyond the fictions of matter. See a multitude of possibilities and realities that dance within the infinite folds of time, where the drums of our ancestors beat like mandika hearts, swords crossed like Moorish scimitars above the ancient Bakuba cups that runneth over with prosperity, and Creole spades that unearth the truth of our past, the steps of our present, and the vision of our illustrious future. Okay, good things are coming as well. That someone was on the back. But yeah, so like all the suits were mentioned, the swords, I saw cups, yeah, cups, and then spades, hearts. Yeah, so something good is coming for y'all. But y'all able to see. That's probably why I came out, because I was looking for it. And then, or you wasn't looking for it. See, you wasn't paying attention to something that, normally people would get this turn. Yes. Hi, sweetie. Look. I know. I see you switch my feet, my shoes. I felt it. You're welcome. Yeah, five of wands. Like you handled that very well. You also didn't let like that fuck with your self esteem and start blaming yourself for what other people are doing to you or how people perceive you as well. Well, God wants to like give you the world. Okay. I'm getting like God wants to hand you the world, or you deserve the world, or someone is saying that on the other side, your loved one. Okay, so hopefully that made sense and that message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Okay. Wow, the devil. Yep, I know you, Capricorn. I know you going down death. Yeah, death don't even want you. Death don't even want you, Capricorn. Death don't want you. Okay. You're not even good enough for death. Death don't even want to deal with your ass. Death don't want to torture your ass. Death don't want to do it. Okay. Death says somebody else got to take you in now. Okay. You the foster kid to death, motherfucker. Death can't even take care of you, motherfucker. All right. I'm saying a lot of motherfucker. I should pull out my motherfucking deck. Okay. I was doing the Kasha records. Stanley Tookie Williams. Okay, he spent over 2 decades on death row. Blue Rage, Black Redemption. Somebody's gonna redeem themselves. It's also giving me more confession energy. Okay, say how much they weren't involved. Okay, or how innocent they were. Okay. American gangster who co-founded and led the Crips gang in LA with Raymond Washington in 1971, which established the Crips as LA's first major AA street gang. I think that's what it says. Born 12/29/1953, Shreveport, Louisiana. Died in December 13th, 2005 in San Quentin State Prison, okay? By lethal ejection, okay? Arrested in 1979 for murder of 4 people during 2 robberies. Convicted in 1981 and sentenced to death, okay? This could be coming for someone, okay? And I've been mentioning that name Raymond a lot lately, okay? And I did not know that was there. 1970s is very significant. They keep bringing that up, okay? Black codes. Black codes are also, like some debt to be paid off. Enforced in a way to re-enslave Black Americans by many of the former Confederate states, okay? In South Carolina, Black Americans could only get jobs as farmers, maids, butlers, or any job in agriculture or domestic labor, like nannies and stuff like that, from what I understand. In a prison mine in Alabama, the most listed incarcerated charge was not given that only could be paid by free labor in order to avoid longer trials that resulted and more fees. Okay, so and I was speaking a lot about like a specific job. Okay, having the best job in the family and stuff like that. Like only being good enough for certain jobs they could be bringing up, but someone who works in those fields, those places, names, dates could be important as well. Also Atlanta, Georgia, or anywhere in Georgia as well is important. Anywhere in Texas, Florida, Mississippi, okay, and California, okay. Inky, okay, this is a brother. A brother rivalry was here, okay. Also, somebody found out someone was really their brother instead of just, their friend or something like that. Thank you for the fifth like, and may God bless you. Just for that. Also, this friend really loved, especially if it's a man friend, this friend loved his friend, okay? And this friend was actually his brother, Archangel Chamuel, and he was too much of a coward to admit it. It could be as well because he rules the solar plexus chakra that involves confidence and stuff like that, or someone died in the closet, or kill someone to keep their secret in the closet. Okay, someone could have also been married as like married to like look like they were a part of a heterosexual couple for a long time, but they only did that because they shot or killed their lover they really wanted to be with. Okay, and some of them killed their lover because they didn't want nobody else to have them as well. Okay, even if they weren't interested in them. The one that steals something from you and then helps you look for it, shaking my head in reverse. So, like a lot of these people have killed people's parents and, like would try to befriend the kids and shit like that, be goddaddies, watch out for goddaddies, uncles, like, and people who get mad that you don't call them by their title, like they want you to, ingrain into your head, they're this to you, I used to have this lady I used to call my godmom, and she used to hate when I introduced her as my godmom, and she'd be like, "Don't be telling people I'm your godmom, I'm your mama," and stuff like that. And then I didn't want to hurt her feelings, and so but in my head I would think, like I had a mom, and then I had somebody else I used to call mom, and then that didn't end well and stuff like that. So like the best way to even associate somebody with mom is to say God mom, and then I would really think of it as a God mom, like God sent her as my mom in my life, mom figure at that. And then she would, so like people like that you gotta watch out for, because like they want to make sure they always know where you are, your head is at all times. And then some of them will make up in their head that you think certain ways about them and you don't as well, and it's just a way to kind of push you away so you could be further away from the case, and further away from even collecting the evidence. I was saying earlier how God has put certain people, or some of us, in places to collect evidence, like a spy. And like around these people that committed these crimes, they thought they buried and stuff like that, and because they were so dissociated from the people didn't mean nothing. The people, some people's families, they killed the people, their families didn't know these people knew them and stuff like that, so that's why they were able to get away with it and stuff like that. So hopefully that made sense. But Rod comes out, okay, and then he comes out after one, because I wrote this card kind of to refer to Rod, because he'll do that, he will know the answer and stuff like that, and he'll get so angry with you and stuff, and be like, yo, how dare they do that, and he'll know why, or he'll know where that thing is you're looking for. He purposely hides it or something like that. God does that to us, but God has different faces and facets and stuff, and likes to be identified, and especially God, Father God Ra, likes to be called Father God Ra, and all he wanted me to write was "I'm motherfucking Ra, bitch" on his card. So I'm the beginning and I'm the Alpha and Omega. Like at the end of the day, you was gonna get here. Somebody was gonna get here as well, like, and then some of them, like knew all about this murder and stuff like that, and then they was acting like they was helping you with the case, or felt a certain type of way. Also pay attention to like how certain families didn't fuck with certain families. When my dad died, his known baby mama, yeah, we know that ain't his baby. It ain't his baby either, and that's why you fucking killed his baby mama too, bitch. But she, like, his baby mama, his known baby mama would, had a daughter, and the other, his dad, my dad's dad, mother side of the family, like they didn't really fuck with this baby mama like that, even though like the child just lost her dad. And it was because like some of them, they body picked up on signals that this baby mama had something to do with his death. But they couldn't just say that. They couldn't make it look like it was that. And whether they were doing it on purpose or not, that was the reason why, because she had something to do with the death, whether she knew it or not. But I feel like she did know. And she was on one of those things where if she can't have them, I can't like if I can't have them, nobody can, you know? Or anybody who is interested in my baby daddy got to go. The mama was involved too. Spiritual realm, okay? So yeah, the spiritual realm saw all of this. Ra's bringing light to, how the spiritual realm plays a heavy part in people even digging up cases that were cold, like cold cases that didn't really matter and stuff like that. Like it plays a special part. And especially when people start waking up to spirituality, you don't have to do cards or anything, but knowing who you are spiritually, getting to know yourself, how experiences impacted you, the way you grew up and stuff like that impacted you, the people who were cruel to you or not impacted you. Not worrying about getting your hands dirty. So some of this stuff that comes out, don't even worry about getting your hands dirty. We in it already. God trusts us. God's been waiting. It's always important to treat people kind, because you never know who you entertaining. Now you entertaining somebody who could determine your justice, whether you believe it or not. They bust the windows out your car, although it didn't mend my broken heart. I know I always have the ugliest scars, but right now I don't care about that part. Okay? Sinjin, goddess Sinjin, yeah, she was loyal. But also there was so her husband was captured, and then she was there, and they said, you can go, and we just care about him. And she was like, no, I ain't leaving without him and stuff like that. So she did something, to trick them and stuff like that. But I feel like this one to come out in reverse because somebody wasn't loyal. Somebody took the first chance to run. And it could have been like, like if you bring us him or bring us them or whatever, we'll give you this. Now it's going to be just known as your daughter is this person. And, to put a little context and perspective in it, my dad was known, if you want to call it one, he was known as the God of the hood. Like everybody puts things on him. They say that's on Geo, that's on Geo, that's on, OG. But when they're talking about OG, the highest OG, they're talking about Geo. And when this happened, he went on a trip with his friend, and then when they came back, I was young, but I would hear these conversations in different rooms, and I started putting it together. And I wasn't looking for none of this shit, but I put it together, once they brought it to me, and and then the friend left him, and they would say, why would you leave him and stuff like that. They couldn't, certain people couldn't get close to this friend because they was wondering, why would you leave him, and he was on a trip with you and stuff like that. But he left because he was a part of it. Okay. And people didn't put that together, or some people did, and they just didn't know how to put that together, but he was a part of it. That's why. Okay. He was reporting back to somebody who could have possibly been a baby mama or this wannabe baby mama. And she wanted her child to be known as the prodigy of the God of the hood. We know that. Thank you for the 6 like, and may God bless you just for that. And I honestly don't know what it entails, but I kind of got a sense of what it is now, and which is probably why y'all been attacking me so hard. But y'all didn't know a power like this existed. Y'all just thought I was going to accidentally tell on y'all ass. Haphazardly, aimlessly tell on your ass. Nah. God gave me this information when I can put this together and state it out and spit it out succinctly as I can. In a coherent manner, too. Anyway, I am the fool in essence, but I am no fool, okay? I am not a fool at all in reverse, but y'all fools, okay? Y'all been fooled. You've been full. Ha ha. The game is on you. Ra, the sun comes out. He's the sun god. The sun comes out, expose everything. The sun is a snitch. We play with that. We play. And see, God is coming out with a lot of games. God was like, did you enjoy that? You just keep wanting to play. Did you enjoy that round? Do you want another one? 992. Someone can also be born in 1992 as well. They could be significant. Dad's mom is here. Ooh. Hi, Granny. Okay. Strong influence on society. And I was just talking about how influential my dad was. And I like to put it to more perspective. It's like I wasn't like I was told my dad was somebody else. And I just left it at that, and they didn't treat me right. But I could never get my lips around saying dad so easily like I do now. And like I said, I wasn't looking for it. So that says something. Thank you for the 7 like, and may God bless you just for that. And this person who was documented as, the daughter, she used to lie to her mom about me all the time. And her mom used to gang up on me and stuff. And then, and then other people will protect her from me through lies and shit like that because she known to be Geo's daughter and stuff like that. Imagine that. Oh my God. Anyway, Noah and his ark. Okay, somebody didn't listen. Okay, because I say his intuition was on point because God just told him to start building the ark. Okay, like God was building these pieces. Okay, putting y'all in room, planting y'all in rooms to get stuff. Us tarot readers, we haphazardly sometimes just spit out facts and shit like that, and people got to put it together. And now that gift is becoming perfected, and we are able to put the fucking cases right on people's table. Y'all don't got to do that much. Okay. And they be all up in our readings. I know y'all do. And that's good. I'm making an impact, right? Not many people watching me, or they're sabotaging people to not watch me. But I'm making an impact. And you know it. And thank you. I appreciate your support. Anyway, Jamaican Patois. Okay. So someone was Jamaican or Creole. Creole keeps coming out. Somebody else. It says some Creole somewhere else. Okay. Spoken in Ghana, okay, Ivory Coast, those places could be significant. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, okay, they was probably hurting you because you was beautiful as well. Someone could have been jealous as well, and not understanding why, Y'all probably was even family members and people jealous of y'all, jealous of your own family member, like if they eat, you eat, right? Or if you eat, they eat. Sugar Ray Robertson, someone's name could be Ray. See that Raymond keeps coming out. Robinson, Rob, okay. Robbery, it keeps coming out too. And it wasn't enough. You killed somebody. You robbed them too. They're going to get your ass. Also, it could be a sugar baby or something like that. Also, someone could have, like, the baby mama could have been messing with the friend. That's why they worked together to take out the baby daddy. And this stupid bitch, she wanted somebody else to be the baby daddy so bad, like she took out the real baby daddy. It don't have to be the same situation, but, it could be. But I don't think so because my dad said he only got one kid. Okay. Open case is closed. Yeah, it is an open case. You come out and say it is an open case. Somebody does care. And y'all was hoping I didn't care. And that's why y'all been attacking me so hard. I'm around a Scorpio. Awesome. Thank you. They say that I'm a Taurus, Sun, Capricorn, Moon, and Gemini rising. Wow. Okay, see? Some things about to come true for y'all. Okay? God about to deliver some stuff to y'all doorstep. Y'all ain't going to have to look far. Debt peonage. Okay? See, so people have been making a lot of deals behind y'all back, or something happened. A lot of deals have been happening where, like money is exchanged for your labor, and sometimes I've been picking up in the past in our readings where, like you would work at a job and say if you're making $10 an hour, and then somebody else is collecting $3 an hour off that $10. So you should be really making $13. But, like they say you making $10 or something like that. Like somebody's eating off your stuff without even working and stuff like that, eating off your work as well. But debt peonage is when an unemployed slave owed debt to an estranged landowner because they paid their debts in court. Okay, so now somebody come and bail you out as a sugar daddy. Now the sugar daddy looking for you to do labor for them for free. Okay, 1941 is significant. 1867 is significant as well. Enforced for being unemployed. Okay, and quitted jobs for existing. Yeah, so. Yeah, so sometimes they will. So if someone paid you off your debt, and then you went home with them and did their labor, and then if you ended up quitting, you could be put back in jail for that as well. So somebody could also could also not make their ends, or they ended up losing their job, and it made them disqualified, and now people gonna. That's why it could be coming out that somebody did something in a case that they thought was buried, because now you didn't hold up your bargain. Okay, so they're getting you in other ways. Left you to do it all. Yeah. Left you to do it all. So y'all are very special to God. Like y'all been on the good side, fighting the good fight. Y'all are very special to God. And you will be repaid. They are indebted to you. Okay. It's gonna be so embarrassing for them. Okay. Or some of them try to even embarrass you for being pretty. Some of them will critique everything in your outfit and shit. Yeah. Heavy D is here. It could be one of your angels. Jam, jam. Hit up the damn dot damn. Okay, hi Michael. Jam, don't think too much. Okay. Helen Keller. Okay. Somebody thought you was blind to it. Okay, but she says one can never consent to creep when one feels an impulse to soar. Yeah, I'm flying high over your ass as a high priestess. Okay, I see everything. All I got to do is project into your energy, but I don't feel like it. I'm doing enough here. I have my eyes on enough. Not influenced by money or status. You should be, though. You're a good queen or king, okay? So, yeah, and I was saying, like, God is proud of you. I'm sensing that, like, the good people, they're really proud of you as well, like, despite your circumstances, how Helen Keller was vision impaired and stuff like that, but she was very smart and stuff like that. Despite things that try to impair you, embarrass you, and stuff like that, you kept going, and then nobody could get you to sign a deal or something like that. But see, people have been signing deals for them to bring that out. Like, you're not influenced by that because other people have been. The wide people, especially these wide people, and some of them treated y'all this way because they thought y'all was the wide people. Why y'all even exist? Why does greed exist? Okay. And some of them did this because they thought you was white, okay? And when you weren't, you were black as a panther, okay? And if you were white on the outside, you black as a panther on the inside. And panthers really can see, okay? What's his name? Chadwick Boseman, I think. Is that his name? He could be one of your angels, sorry. The guy that played in Black Panther. Fiercity, I don't know. You're being fierce. Your fierceness is as well. Like, so sometimes y'all will try to show y'all confidence, and people will try to knock y'all down a peg and stuff like that. It reminds me when we were younger. Like when you as girls, you put your hands on your hips, and the woman would be like, "Get your hands off your imagination," or something like that. That could be significant. But yeah, ad nauseum. So somebody is tired of hearing something, doing something. You're doing something so much till they're sick of it. Heavy D, you're coming too much, okay? You're coming too much, okay? All for a nuts, okay? When you the nuts. You are the nuts. Something really got to be wrong with you. Execution. I knew y'all was going down. Get that bitch the chair, nigga. Okay? You bitches dead, nigga. Get them bitches the chair, nigga. If it's up to me, get them bitches the chair, nigga. A fuck, nigga. That's that shit I don't like. Bang, bang. A snitch, nigga. That's that shit I don't like. A bitch, nigga. That's that shit I don't like. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What? Oh, I appreciate that. Well, welcome. I don't know who that is, but he or she said, "I'm about to subscribe to you." I think you said something about being a man or a woman. I'm a woman, okay. She said, "I'm about to subscribe to you and share your message. You are correct and on point." I'm glad to hear that, okay? They're going to get that. Chief Keef, Kanye West, Jada Kiss, I think it is him, Pusha T, Big Sean, okay? Those names, initials, nickname, first, middle, last name could be significant, okay? Don't like, okay? For all niggas, y'all niggas, that's that shit I don't like. Yo shit, make believe I'm rapping about my own life. Woo, that's real, nigga. Woo. You niggas dead, nigga. Woo. The power's in my hand, nigga. Woo. Get them bitches a chair, nigga. Okay? Like I said, if it's up to me, give you bitches a chair, nigga. Okay? You will be meeting your twin flame soon. Yay. Okay? God keeping your twin flame hidden because of all these motherfuckers trying to attack anything you love. Okay? To just deter you. To have you grieving at a funeral somewhere. Now you gonna be at a funeral. This nigga was all crying, all as a power barrel and shit. And you put him in this fucking box, bitch. Anyway. Samson, okay? Somebody probably Samson Delilah, okay? Somebody sent a girl in to distract and shit like that. And sent somebody to report back as well, okay? With the Samson Delilah story in the Bible, they kept sending Delilah back to get more information about where his power comes from. So I think she came back like 3 times. Like he told her 3 different things, and then the last thing, he told her was the hair. But as he was sharing with her how he gets his power, she would go back and tell, and then they will attack that thing, that he will get his power from. Like they do a lot of us, like even the stuff, little things y'all interested in, they'll start attacking that, just to deter you. And like, well, that can't be it. They're still fine, like, and then they got to the hair and they cut all his hair off. And then that still wasn't enough. Yes. Okay. If you want to be technical, because they ended up chaining him up to pillars and shit without his hair, because that wasn't enough. And try to get him to exert his power and show how he gets his power there. And then he ended up tearing down the pillars and stuff like that, from what I remember about that story. But that could be significant, like people thought they killed somebody, and then God just put the spirit in somebody else, like I was talking about that girl earlier. People get mad and kill that girl and stuff like that. That girl could have been a truth teller. That girl could have been, just a child, who's a troubled kid as well. They get mad and kill her and shit like that. Or they claim she a troubled kid because she don't mean shit to them. She ain't blood. Yeah, my foster family tried to lock me up until I was 18 in juvenile hall when I stood up to my Ashè offender, okay? John D. Rockefeller, okay? Yeah, a whole family is going down. Yeah, they about to zip line your whole bloodline, clothesline, and hook your whole bloodline, okay? You could have grew up in the projects, hung your stuff on clotheslines. Dove, okay? Someone was purity, the divine, okay? Pure innocence, okay? So someone's execution is going to prove someone's innocence, okay? How innocent they were as a dove. So there could have been a pawn in this case as well. There's always a black sheep. Yes, it is. You're right. Wow, I'm glad I'm resonating with you. Okay, I try not to project my energy, but I do believe in God using me as a testimony. Kevin Samuels, an internet personality. Okay, so internet personality is significant, and I'm a tarot reader, so I'm an internet personality technically. But Kevin Samuels, he was also known to show that women aren't all that innocent. Sometimes the problem lays in a woman. And I say to y'all, if y'all are having a hard time figuring out who it was, it's always some bitch. It is always some bitch. Even if the bitch didn't pull the trigger. She was the reason why somebody pulled the trigger. That they wouldn't have pulled the trigger if you didn't say nothing. If you didn't want that trigger pulled. Sometimes that's necessary. Danielle Bernoulli, he's a physicist, okay? 1700s. Some of this stuff been happening in y'all family since the 1700s, or something similar happened in the 1700s when it came to y'all family. But Danielle could be significant as well. Madison, Ahmaud Arbery, okay? So these names could be significant. Avery as well could be significant. Someone could be born in May 18, 1994, or those years separately, months separately, days separately, okay? February 23rd, 2020. or 2000 years 2020 25 to 25 is significant as well. Also years 98 through 2003 is significant. Okay, grouse. Okay, so grouses are another form of pigeon to me. Okay, grouses be everywhere. You know, someone also could have raised pigeons as well. Or trained pigeons, you know, like, yeah, they did something that's significant. Subrogation, so somebody about to come after you on somebody else's behalf. Okay, the right of an insurer to pursue legal action against a third party on behalf of an insured. Okay, so somebody was very protected and you hurt them. Okay, and somebody else about to come sue you on their behalf. Okay, so you thought you got away because you probably sabotaged that person, but somebody else about to come after you though. They gonna come around the corner. Betty White, yeah, white people. Because sometimes when I think about her name, I think about very white. Okay, white people are very significant, but Betty White could be one of your angels as well. Somebody who could have looked like Betty White is significant in this case as well, or is a situation that we're looking into here. If you can dream it, you can do it. Walt Disney. This Sagittarius is very significant. Okay. Also, the Sagittarius could have witnessed you create certain dreams. You could do it. Okay. Okay. Cicely Tyson could be here. She's very protective. Grandmother energy, matriarch energy could be very significant. I think she died when she was like 90 or something like that. Someone could be in those ages or close to it, 80s and 90s. I don't have much, but I do a whole bunch for my motherfucking baby. That's a quote by me. Okay, so yeah, so grandma could have been even responsible for taking care of you because your mama was on some bullshit, and some of y'all grandmothers chose you over your parents or especially your mama. You know, as well. You know, and your mom attacked your grandma or did something to your grandma, sabotaged your grandma. Okay, because y'all wasn't on the same page or they wasn't on the same page. See, that's significant. Someone's birthday could be on the 22nd. 7th, debunk the myth. Okay, so somebody could have even lied about, you know, how everything unfolded in your life as well, especially with Mercy. Okay, yeah, there are so okay, so okay, someone's name could be Mercy as well, but I'm getting this more of the name Mercy. I mean, yeah, it's the name Mercy, but it's like a story behind that. There's a rumor going around and saying, you know, like how a certain person died, especially a woman died. You know, it was a it was it was to pay off a debt, and it was also for a union as well. It was to promise the union as well. Like someone was at the right place in the right time, and it was also said that someone had to get hurt to make it believable. So if somebody got hurt, like, and then they didn't die or anything, but somebody else did die, they had to get hurt to make it believable as well. Thank you for the 8th like, and may God bless you just for that. Brotherhood, especially with a brother or a sister as well. The names Nisi could be significant. Jim Ron or John Rim as well. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. So somebody tried this for every day. Somebody been doing this for every day, you know, against your life, or, you know, like trying to sabotage you every day. Tried to even deter you from the truth as well. Some of you guys could have went to court for these cases already and wasn't satisfied with the verdict. And some of this stuff could be confirming to you, especially if you go to God. That you should seek an appeal, or, you know, you should seek whatever you got to seek to be heard again. Okay, Johnny Nash, especially if your name is this, especially John keeps coming out. Any derivative of it. Yes, I see it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I'm about to go. I think I've been saying something, hey Arner, move it, football head. Somebody's crush ran too far. Okay, had a crush, but all you was doing was hurting them. Okay, and claimed they fucking abused you and shit. Okay, but you was always hurting them. You and your sister jumped him, slammed one of y'all on y'all head, but y'all jumped him. 3 grown ass women jumped a man. Grandier is bigger than you think, okay? This stuff is bigger than you think. You think these people just died and just, like, it's happy to just be living in paradise? Nah. They want y'all to suffer, but they also want to put the people who are grieving for them at ease too. Because some of these people who are grieving, they're not even a minute and they're still grieving or hurt about something or confused about a fact. They don't want to blame nobody, accuse nobody. Thank you for the 9th like, and may God bless you just for that. Cotton gin, yeah, somebody really wanted y'all to be enslaved or something. Yeah, they use me for babysitting and all that type of shit, okay? But if a man thinks that he's treating his fiancée improperly and will inevitably give in his passion, let him marry her as he wishes. It is not a sin. God said, what? This shit don't make sense. Okay, 1 Corinthians 7:36. Yeah, this is the first time God showed me that God cursed. But like, this shit don't make sense. Because like, if this person has a fiance already and then he wants somebody else, go get that other person, and it's not a sin, but you got a whole fiance. You were ready to dedicate your life to her as well. So that could have been significant as well. Somebody could have found out somebody was getting ready to dedicate their life to somebody else and got fucking jealous. So his name could be Beja or something like that. Oh, dirty bastard, you did somebody so fucking dirty, okay? But this could be an angel as well. Russell Tyrone Jones, those names could be significant. First, middle, last name, or nickname, initials as well, okay? November 15, 1968, those years, days, and months could be significant, okay? Especially November. And the 4th day or a day adding up to the 4th, 13th, okay, and 22nd and 30. No, November has 30 days. Okay, so yeah, so the 13th and the 22nd. I feel like it's another one. Yeah. Okay, rose to prominence in the mainstream media with its 1993 album called Enter the Wu-Tang, okay? Entering the Wu-Tang, okay? Telephone, somebody told somebody something, all right? Somebody's reporting. You the baddest one in that bitch, okay? Yeah, because somebody got jealous because they knew someone wanted to get serious with someone else over them. Your daughter is ugly. Heinous even, okay? So someone's mom was trying to arrange a marriage with a guy, and the guy thought she was ugly, okay? So I don't even know. So she probably was even claiming this guy was, her baby daddy, and she haven't even done nothing with him. And she did that. It was easy because maybe the baby daddy kept things on private, like, and stuff like that, or not, and she was just one of them. And it just made sense at the time. Someone also could have served time in jail right before their death or something like that. They don't know who they're messing with. Yeah, you don't know who you're messing with. You didn't know this gift existed, this power existed, huh? You mess with the wrong family. Slave for going to, okay, yeah, you going somewhere. You about to go somewhere. You better go somewhere, okay? Remember the time. I bet you remember now. Don't you remember? I bet you remember. Remember the time by Michael Jackson, okay? Michael Jackson is probably even saying, remember the time? Remember that now? Remember, okay? Remember. I bet you remember, girl. On the phone, you and me. Tina Turner's son. Yeah, somebody's son is saying, you remember now? Okay, what was this? Craig? Okay, someone's name could be Craig, okay? Or, what is Ice Cube's real name? But Ice Cube could be significant as well, Somebody was really cold as well, Cold as Ice Cube. But July 3rd, 2018 could be significant. Dates, years, months separately as well. 59 years, 1959 could be significant as well. Studio City, California, okay. Someone also could have spread somebody ashes, and it was thought that this person was buried, but they ended up getting cremated, and somebody spread their ashes somewhere. Wow. It's a lot of fucking insensitive fucks here. Just because you lost me as a friend doesn't mean you gained me as an enemy. I'm better than that. I still want to see you eat, just not at my table. Tupac Shakur, okay? So he could be one of your angels as well. Gemini could be significant as well. So, but a friend is here. It's like, just because you lost me as a friend, okay? Some of them just want to be known as your last friend and didn't even fuck with you. High school people could be significant as well. Someone you went to band camp with, that movie American Pie could be significant. Okay, but someone was banding together, a group of people, a group of friends. I took them, God. Okay, in reverse, I didn't take them. The group of friends did, though. The group of friends banded up. Wow. Queen Califia, okay? Someone, especially in California, or someone in California is significant. But, even braids. Someone used to wear those dookie braids back in the days and stuff like that. Like the 90s, those 90s hairstyles, sculptures, like close 2000s as well, early 2000 hairstyles. Goddess, Nematona, those could be significant. Serenity, okay? Someone's name could be Serenity. Meditation. So someone's found out something through meditation. Even about your queen, your lineage, if you were a king or a queen back in the day. King and queen came out earlier as well. But, you realize you were more important. You were more important than they try to make you, but they treated you like you were nothing. They treated you like you were nothing, or treated somebody else like your loved one like they were nothing. But I feel like it's heavy you. Okay, forest green. Someone could like that color, but you could be seeing a lot of forest greens after this video. Okay, point blank period. I'm gonna leave it there. Point blank period. Okay, that's the end of it. Case closed. Rod's wife. Okay, Queen Nefertari, the first lady. See, you was more important. Okay, it's more important than I thought. I thought I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, Joe Rogan. Joe could be significant. RS. Okay, these initials as well. NG. Okay. Especially G. She believed she could, so she did, okay? And also, even somebody thought, like they thought they could get away with it. They thought they could get away with it. That's why they did it. They like, nobody gonna even care to follow up about this bitch, about this nigga, okay? They know him as just a crackhead or something like that. They don't know him as somebody who's a nut, who's always depressed, who always contemplating taking themselves out and stuff like that. They're just lonely and shit like that. So... Alright, so I'm gonna get the ass motherfucker deck and just close out. I ain't gonna do the China messages today. I don't see how it fits in right now. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say to us, okay? They had enough time to say shit to us. Had enough time to stop what they were doing to us, okay? But only because I'm not gonna do it. If I did do it, I wasn't gonna do it in a lovey-dovey way. Hi, so baby. I don't get it though. I'm sorry. Can you show me? So I gotta get up and go. Oh. Oh, do you want mine? What did you put on?
Sorry.
Oh, you can eat them. You can have them. You can have them. You're welcome. It's okay. I didn't know you took them. Drama king or queen ass motherfucker. These people y'all dealing with, or what people saying about you. Okay, especially the people y'all dealing with though. I absolutely love evil ass motherfucker, Evelina ass motherfucking bitch. I told you. I knew you are. Okay, that's what you are. Okay, and that's gay ass motherfuckers. Yeah, some gay motherfuckers. I feel like none of these motherfuckers are straight. A lot of these men in this group are not straight. Okay, I look for motherfuckers in jail or prison. As motherfucker, that's why they not straight, okay? Or I'm not sensing they straight, okay? It's probably like one of them out of everybody, and this could be the one that everybody got a crush on, okay? Everybody wanted to fuck Michael. Everybody wanted to fuck Michael, and that's why they lied on him, okay? A suspicious cheating ass motherfucking hoe, okay? So this bitch was cheating the whole time, and then got mad when she found out somebody was cheating on her. IG hoe, busting and opening suck dick for the Instagram. Get your clout up. Yep, that way, okay? Take off could be close to you. That's Bad and Bougie. That's from Bad and Bougie by the Migos. Take off is on the other side. A motherfucker that cannot accept no. Oh, they did not. They rejected you. Okay. See, I knew you was a sore loser. I knew it. Okay. A motherfucker with an anteater that's dirty as fuck. Somebody could have got mad you rejected them, and they started lying and spreading rumors about, you know, what you are like in bed or what you look like in bed and shit like that. Whether you're a man or woman, but you know, especially a man. I'm a victim ass motherfucker. They claim they a victim. They claim that you're drama queen. You always bring a drama. You probably hit. They saying you hit them and shit like that. But they will start it. They'll fucking be hitting you and shit like that, and you'll be trying to block your shit. And then once you just get up and huff and puff at their ass, they want to act like you hit them. But they've been doing all the hitting. I stay confused looking ass motherfucker. They know what the fuck they doing. They do this on purpose, okay? But these are the people who are you're dealing with, or they're saying it's about you. A motherfucker who can't make eye contact, okay? Yeah, you ain't gonna want to be seen after this, huh? You ain't gonna want nobody to see your face. You're gonna be like, don't look at me, okay? Quickie hoe ass motherfucker, okay? She never let me hit. She gave me dome twice and blowing up my phone. That's that bitch I don't like. Jeans jacket with the sleeve cut. Put the pressure on them just when they think I eased up. Something like that. I don't like. Keep coming out. Lie about being pregnant to get a money ass motherfucker. And some of them were supposed to do that. And then get mad that the man don't want to be with you no more. He don't want to be say no say. You're not my nigga, don't claim him. If you don't want the baby, don't keep him. Hope. Bitch, like, if you don't want the baby, don't keep it then, okay? And then the baby wasn't even his. Ugh. Motherfucker with fucked up ass hair, okay? Think you always have your hair on point. It ain't gonna be on point after this, okay? They're gonna do you like they did Viola Davis and how to get away with murder. Like, they're gonna take all your weave, all that shit that you think make you all beautiful and shit. You ain't gonna be seen with that no more. Getting your toes and your nails done all the time now. No more, okay? Never had money ass motherfucker. Yeah, this bitch never had money. But had the best shit in the whole family. Had the best shit in the whole family. Motherfuckers go to jail, they call her. Call Teresa. Call Teresa. I'm glad you got to know the system a bit. Because you gonna need them now. You gonna need them. Can't catch up ass bitch or nigga, okay? You ain't gonna never keep up, okay? You think nobody gonna catch you. This wanted to come out in reverse. I feel like that's saying that too. You think nobody was gonna catch you. Thought you got away with that shit, all right? And then you fucked around and was cruel to their daughter. How you gonna be involved in killing somebody's parents and then be cruel to kids? Any of kids, even your own kids, you was cruel to them. But you know, you wasn't as cruel to your kids. You thought they were the best in the world as you was cruel to anybody else's kids, especially foster kids. Don't you remember me, ass motherfucker? You been like this since all lifetime. But we gonna banish your ass. You ain't never coming back again. You were never coming back. Not even a hint of your spirit is coming back. You were never existed. Motherfucker who's always sleep lazy ass bitch. What, you finally lost that punk ass job? Finally lost it? Small package ass motherfucker. In reverse, okay? Probably only could get niggas that got little dicks. Anyway. Coming all over everywhere. Coming, okay? Teresa Cummings. That's all you do is come. Bitch. And abuse. Man won't walk around like she don't do shit. Fucking on brothers and shit. We know. Nasty bitch. Where'd Janae come from? Where G-O start with a G. Where'd Janae come from with a J? We know, bitch. We know. I trust no one but can't be trusted as motherfucker. Yeah, that was you. That's these the type of people. You can't even be trusted. You're around motherfuckers who could be trusted. But you can't even be trusted. I'm always claiming another person kids ass motherfucker. I don't know why. I do not know why. But long as it ain't us, huh? Long as it ain't us. Anybody else could be your kid. Anybody else could be claimed related to you, your kin to you, close to you, huh? A motherfucker you can't trust around your kids, and she was probably even trying to say that. I can't trust her around my kids. Shit. I'm glad. I'm glad. I didn't know that shit. I'm glad. Ooh, goodness. Y'all know y'all did so much to me, and I never thought of getting revenge. Never. Y'all did so much to me. My adopted family, just so y'all know. They did so much to me, and I never thought about getting revenge. Never, ever. I just wanted to grow up and get out the house and, be able to take care of myself and not have to rely on them. And now, I'm just like, oh my God. Now, I'm glad I was the one that was sitting up in there because I would have, I don't know. I would have got my revenge, though. And like how y'all lives among me like nothing was happening, I would have got my revenge. So I'm glad I didn't know that shit, okay? And I wouldn't even need to torture a kid. You will be able to still trust me around your kid. That's how cold I am. Because I don't hurt kids. But lucky for you, I did not know. I probably would have kept that bitch fucking head in check even more. Like, bitch, you ain't even a real fucking... yeah, his family didn't even want to fuck with her like that. Had a family with a bomb-ass braider, the best braider in town. Didn't even want to do her own niece hair. Because she felt that shit. And all bark but no bite-ass bitch. Yeah, because you got beat up, sore loser. Anyway. Talking all that shit, doing all that shit behind somebody's back. You can't touch this ass motherfucker. Yeah, you will never be able to touch this. Okay? Can't keep a partner ass motherfucker, okay? And because you can't keep him, you kill him, okay? Is Ray Ray still alive? Let me pop my man's dinner in a microwave ass motherfucker. He got tired of potatoes, huh? Bitch could cook a potato and tacos. Anyway, I'm too good for that ass motherfucker. Yeah, because you was too good to cook, okay? It was every blue moon you would get out and cook because you couldn't cook shit, bitch. The shit you could cook is because that's all you could cook, bitch. All right? We're not really friends, ass motherfucker. Yeah, I know you never really liked me. And I'm glad you never really liked me. Because it's easier for me to detach. For me to snatch if I get to. Can't tell this motherfucker nothing, ass motherfucker. Yeah, because you can't hold water. And she was probably believing a lot of rumors, or somebody was believing a lot of rumors about people. I judge people right now for the same shit I did in the past. Yeah, they were believing a lot of rumors, or like even just when they see things, like they would just assume a lot based on what they see. I don't like condoms, ass motherfucker. Yeah, we know, cause you like to come, okay? You like people to see you come. You like to see other people come, bitch. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave it here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope this message blessed you and you enjoyed it. Sorry about projecting so much if I did, but anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. God and God's team, thank you so much for your messages today. I hope I did you all justice. Please come back and visit me in the future. Subscribe, join this tribe, this kingdom of God. We're open here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. Okay, like the video if you haven't already. You made it this far. Okay, I hope to see you soon, but you will see me soon. Have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Kiss your kids for me. Bye.